see kids willing to work for a living.
Especially if you got 50 hours under the belt for free before you even start.
They work hard, so I think it's a great program. Trinity Solar Peddlers Permit application.
Cameron Davison's Trinity Solar Peddlers Permit application as presented in the letter dated 6/2024 and authorized the first selectman to sign.
Second.
This would be subject to our normal limitations. They don't solicit on holidays or Sundays, etc. I believe that's in the application. So they're permit. With those restrictions as contained in the application, I would ask for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Hire animal shelter kennel worker.
Okay. I move to hire Deborah Martin as the animal shelter kennel worker at a rate of $20 an hour, not to exceed 10 hours a week, from the start date of Monday, July 22nd, 2024, as presented in the email dated July 11th, 2024, from the animal control officer.
Second.
The animal control officer is here. Pedro, you want to say something?
Sure.
I know that you've been where you work 50 something straight days.
53.
And without a day off. He's our technical.
He's already out.
Our technical director.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I've been under 53 days here.
I mean, everybody would kind of time off. Dave, any questions?
So, well, I do have a question. So it's in the budget, so you budgeted for it, but you budgeted 3,000, 20 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, it was 10,000, so it's only like a third of it. So not every week, is that the idea?
She's worked a couple hours every other day, and weekends if I need. In the winters, it goes back down because spring, summer, we're very busy. And in the fall and winter, we're not that busy, so that won't really keep her. But right now, I'm going every day to feed and clean and work and do calls. And there's not a day where I wake up in the morning and say, okay, I don't have to go to the office. So even if it's just, just feed and clean and give me a shower in the morning for the doctor's appointment or do something like that. Or you could take a full day off.
And the big thing is that she doesn't have to feed them. If we have dogs, we got somebody that can do it, she can away on the weekend. Or whatever. Okay? Any further questions? All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson.
Tax refund. How long you didn't leave?
I moved to approve tax refunds totaling $1,108.14 as presented by the tax collector at a letter dated 7/11/2024 and authorized 2 signatures.
Second.
Discussion. Helen, anything unusual here?
No, 2 overpayments and a few assessor adjustments.
Okay. How we doing on collections? A lot of people, see a lot of people down.
Yes, there's a lot of collections at this time next week. We expect it to be a lot busier since Thursday, August 1st will be the last day to pay your health penalty.
Oh, good. All right. You don't want to sing now that you have the mic?
I just didn't want to be the only one.
Anyone have any questions to tell them? No. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Fire Department capital project request, Eric request.
All right, I move to approve the funding for the capital project request of the air compressor system center fire station in the amount of $100,000 to be taken from LoSiP as requested by the fire chiefs in their letter dated July 9th, 2024.
Second.
this is subject to approval of most.
Correct.
Okay. Most of it is a grant. So we're really not doing anything except giving our approval, so this way we can make the application of most.
Except that if that application is approved, this is,
Right. Yeah, I want to make that clear.
so I offered up a suggestion to that. I don't know if you
Well,
want.
we just say subject to approval of most. See what I mean?
I see what you mean, but I don't think you see what I mean. If you don't get the LoSiP funds, then they don't get their request.
We're not going to come back.
Well, why can't we, that's what I do what I suggest.
What is that? Oh. Oh, Jim.
Why can't we take the money out of the roads and reimburse it? The LoSiP fund, the roads, which LoSiP's can use for the roads instead of here.
That's actually my plan B, if it doesn't get approved. It'll take about 3 or 4 weeks for those to give us an answer, which will be right in time for your, BoS meeting.
Let me have one question, Scott.
Go ahead.
Is that price gonna change, Scott, in the next month or so, or?
I would hope that. I will check with the vendor and find out, but I don't believe it will. The cost of everything going on is kind of slowed down a little bit now. It's not going up on a weekly basis.
And this is what you need to fill your,
Filter, yeah, CP office for it.
Now, what are we doing with them now?
Currently, we have a catastrophic failure over the compressor that is there. There is a temporary fix on it, trying to keep it running, but it's not going to survive. So that's why 2 years ago, we moved it on its last leg, and we started putting it in the budget to get it replaced, and now it's time. It's not what we need to get replaced.
Okay. Now, we could say we could do an alternative motion. But
I'm just throwing it out, but I know the
I
urgency.
think, Jim, you're going to get your compressor.
Okay, I mean, if you want to do
You're going to get your
B
compressor.
and B, if that fails, I have
I
no.
don't want to do a plan B right now, because it could money up the water for the application.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you. That's, we always got to look down the road. All right, any other questions or comments? No? All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Fire Department Capital Project request radios.
Move to approve funding for the capital project request for the Johnson Fire Department radios in the amount of $120,000. Those that requested from fire chiefs, letter dated July 9th, 2024.
Second.
Discussion. It seems like a lot of money.
Well, it's part of the whole radio upgrade project we started 6 years ago. Remember, we came in, we got the portable radios, and we did COVID thing, everything got put on hold. We went and did the mobile radios, and we did the fiber optics update. The pagers were the last piece of the pie. They're the ones that the firefighters carry on their belts to get alerted to the call when they're not at home and they're out of work. So right now, per ones we have, parts are no longer available, so we are buying used pagers and cannibalizing to make the units work. And, again, 6 years ago, we put in a whole proposal to replace them. And, we need that so firefighters have them, start their own law. We've actually taken the pagers away from our juniors, so that the active members have.
Scott, does this also help you be compatible with the area of town, so when you're on the same frequency, you can talk to one another?
That was all the fixed end and mobile stuff. This is for our frequency, for our firefighters, so.
Yeah, it's just hardware. Arnie?
So like 8.
Correct. Exactly, but carry on our level.
I mean, radios can save lives. I don't think we could argue that.
as well as all fire trucks for erosion and stuff on the road. So we're trying to eliminate a lot of the rust issues that will all components on it.
Yeah, I mean, every time in the winter, you know, I see you always have your car in the town garage, and you're watering it down. Is that taking off the rust?
Well, it's taking off all the salt
Yeah.
in the winter.
Now, this is gonna go to you or the chief?
It goes to me because I run it as a fire marshal during the day and the fire chief as a volunteer fire chief at night. So we pass the vehicles down so that the mileage stays low as they go, and then we get them down and switch them out to R3 at the end. They're usually pretty much there.
Well, we have an unknown source as far as funding. I guess we could forward it to the Board of Finance, see what their suggestions are. What do you think?
So, my first, so this one goes to you.
Correct.
You got a new one 2 years ago.
That was moved down to R2. R2's vehicle goes down
Is that
to
who does yours go to?
Pardon?
Yours goes to who?
R2. He's senior assistant chief, and then his car goes down to the juniors.
Junior chief. Okay.
So it goes to Dan.
My car, the permanent driver, goes down to Dan. Dan's car, goes to Ed.
And this is all fire department, not fire marshal.
It's all fire department. We save a lot of money by not having two vehicles, so we get drive on here every day. We kind of use one vehicle. We don't have duplications of equipment and everything else, but putting in one car, moving it back and forth at night. So for the last 27 years, pretty functional for us.
And we see in our pack, it's not going to be an expedition, then it's going to be a Tahoe.
Currently, we cannot find an expedition
I'm sorry.
contract, so it will be another time.
And the addition to the price that's in our pack is to put all the apparatus into that vehicle.
Correct. The warning lights and everything that are on the current vehicle have been replaced 3 times already. So usually after that, we just replace it and start over.
So what's out the door? How much does this cost?
76,000.
And this is a Tahoe?
Correct. Same thing that we currently have.
How are they, how's the road?
It's running good.
Yeah, well, that's not a ringing endorsement.
I'm not a Tahoe fan. It's higher than the expedition. We can't find an expedition, so we'll stick with the Tahoe. We'll make it work.
Well, I don't know.
I got to tell you, I have every bit of confidence when Charlie Christensen says it's big for long jump. You better believe it has some jump.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. I just don't know at the latest.
I'll keep looking. If I find an expedition that's available, we'll grab that. But right now, we're shooting at the top. We have one. Then we're state
But
contract.
I use the expedition.
Putting in mind, we've been down that road for years. There's state vehicles and everything. Back in the early 80s and 90s when we used to do that, we spent money to do so.
And also the problem I have with that is you're going to move this vehicle down and it's all equipped. If you buy a used one, you're going to pay thousands of dollars to move the equipment from one to the other anyway.
And just to replace it again in the immediate future. They used ones usually don't last long. People get rid of them for a reason.
What do you think?
I'm okay with letting the board of finance decide where the money's coming from. I can't see sending somebody down the road in a vehicle that's not safe, so.
Yeah, we would have to have it, it's not together.
Right.
This was never the capital plan.
Just what else?
Yeah, it was.
So it is, the fire department, you got the roof, the compressor,
Yeah, no, I kind of should. You guys ready to vote? All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, before we're not done with the fire. Fire department project request. Riverside Fire Station. That's already been paid, but that's it.
I move to authorize facility manager to proceed with going out to bid to replace the Riverside Fire Station roof. Second.
All in favor? Aye. That didn't cost us anything. First time you've been here, you didn't cost us anything.
Thank you very much.
Now, everybody can have, you can exit. The firemen are done. Senior Center Capital Project request parking.
All right, I move to approve the funding for a carpet replacement in the amount of $2,000 to be taken from BoS. Replace the carpet for the senior center and award the project to Bartholomew Contractor Interiors as requested by facilities manager and is lettered dated July 10th, 2024. Second.
We're not going to be able to turn this one down. I tripped over this car. Fortunately, I didn't sue the town. But all kidding aside, it's well, not only ugly, but it's dangerous. So, I certainly support this. Can we get a little support for that amount? No problem.
Karen really wanted to apply for it, but it seems like it'll be a
Right, Karen, you can work. And trust me, this thing really needs work. Any further comments? Yes, yes. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Now you can go home and prune your tomatoes. Town Hall rear sidewalk project award.
All right, so I move to award Town Hall rear sidewalk capital project bid to Santos Construction in the amount of $21,340 to be taken to BoS for the masonry work. Recommended by facilities manager in a letter dated July 8th, 2024.
And let's take these together.
And then I also move to award Town Hall rear sidewalk capital project bid to XTX Associates in the amount of $23,520 to be taken from BoS for handrails, galvanizing, and permit fee, as presented and recommended by facilities manager in a letter dated July 2024.
Okay, discussion. This project's kind of near and dear to me because I'm trying to get this facility as handicapped accessible as possible. The walk that you came up with, we've seen several people trip over it, right? Remember? And you see them on, we get them on video going, tripping over it. That's why we did a little painting out there to try to make it safer. But we ought to be, any citizen should be entitled or allowed or able to come to the town hall and correct, George?
It was an option, and it's included in the email price to be galvanized. If not, it would have been prime, and then you painting it every other year.
No, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it galvanized.
If you're gonna do it right. So, and we also have a turnaround area, which we don't have now, so that the wheelchair can turn around and they see you want to take off. So, I recommend that we pass this tonight. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Lot 3, East Commerce Drive. Pardon? Yeah, we did, which one do we got? Move to Lot 3, Commerce Drive Estate, Real Estate Agreement, approve and authorize the first selectman to sign.
All right, I move to approve the real estate agreement to purchase real property from the town of Oxford and Woodco Holdings LLC for the sale of lot number 3 on East Commerce Drive for the Hill Industrial Park, Oxford, Connecticut, for the amount of $105,000, and to authorize the first selectman to sign the agreement as presented and recommended by the Economic Development Director. This matter will be forwarded to the county.
Okay, I think we also should include in that subsequent deeds and real estate documents. Okay, this is going to be a option contract.
Yes, you have to set up as an option contract, similar to.
Right. So that way we don't have to go back.
Right.
Okay? So that's my motion to change that. You got that? Any subsequent deeds and/or real estate documents?
All right, accept the change.
All in favor of the change? Aye. All in favor of the motion? You okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's done. That was quick. Community support application for the town hall audio visual project approved.
All right, I move to approve funding as follows, based on the community support application submitted by the Planning and Zoning Commission Department and approved by the Community
square with it, all right?
That's even better.
Huh?
Checks in the mail.
I agree with you.
Any further discussion?
And the rest of the audio video equipment is already paid for, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You sign the final check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just there. This is it. Finish this up.
And now, Pete left the room, so now we can thank him once again.
Yeah, turn the lights on. All right.
That was a good job by these guys, no kidding, really. Thank you.
We're planning on August 20th to start live streaming the meeting.
We're gonna have a cake. I have been after trying to clean this from years and great thing it happened. All right, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Now, you should get paid, right? Give Jim the invoices and you're all.
Has it been approved by the community, the board, the community? That's it.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get the minutes, we'll process it.
Well, we really don't have to, we don't need your approval for this.
No.
So, because board of selectmen, you're right. I do like to work through that. Community support application for Seymour Oxford Food Bank Summer Fun Kids Program. Approved.
Move to approve the following amount $5,662.40 Seymour Food Bank Summer Food Kids Program based on the community support application submitted by the Executive Director of the Seymour Food Bank and approved by the Community Support Committee July 9th, 2024.
Second.
Discussion. Christine, are you here?
I am here.
Come on up. Tell us what this is all about.
Just have to hit the button. That's why it's exciting. So we do a summer food program. In the summer, weekly pickups, family sign up, and we provide 5 breakfast, lunch, and snacks for each child in the home. This year, that program grew quite a bit. It's 67 families, 155 children. Of that, 26 families and 58 children are from Oxford. So normally,
How many from Oxford?
26 families, which is equal to 58 children. We've seen an increase just all the way around, not just in this program, but food bank in general. So our budget is looking a little low. So that's why I applied for this.
Okay, I have a question. I see more contributed to this.
So Stanford contributes quite a bit. We have almost 5,000 square feet of space, which if you look at that at $15 a square foot, it's $75,000 a year. They also pay our electricity, any building maintenance, our internet.
Yeah, well, we have an agreement with Seymour. We share those expenses.
Okay,
I don't know if you knew that.
I was not aware of that.
Okay. There was something about the state being late on payments.
Yes.
For what?
So there's an extra program in the summer that the state provides extra SNAP benefits, which is food stamps. They sent out a letter that those benefits would be received June 23rd. And then like 2 days later, it just came out that they were delayed. So none of those extra summer benefits for kids who are in school, like our kids who receive free and reduced lunch, we're getting those benefits until the middle or end of August.
Well, when will you get those money for those programs?
We don't get money. That is money that goes to individuals. But it does not come to the food bank. It goes to individuals. It's just caused an increase in people who would normally not use the food bank because they have this assistance.
Yeah. Now, will any of the money that we give you go to Seymour?
We buy, it's, yeah, Seymour and us. Yes, we have a line item, right, on the budget.
You have $5,000.
Correct.
I'm a little hesitant to award you more money before you spend what you already
I believe when we wrote asking for $5,000, it was to cover our cleaning expenses, and I could be wrong.
paid. I don't care what your,
It's, so our food budget, we have a food budget of $2,000 a month to cover food expenses for the food bank. We have blown that out of the water. I just left my board meeting, so
you didn't blow it too hard, we didn't go there with the $5,000. All you have to do is write a letter. My point is, I don't care what you spend your money on. You know, that's up to you. But, you know, you're basically asking the normal budget request. I think last year, our town gave $1,000. We quadrupled that. Not quadrupled, but five times. Five times that. And before you even pick up the check, you look for more. You know, I personally want to see what Seamore's doing. I had to call into the first selectman there, who I know very well, you know, with friends and everything. And, you know, I think both of us are very sensitive and very interested in making sure that no kid goes hungry. I mean, nobody wants that.
right.
But, you know, she said that their donation to the bank was approximately $2,000. And, you know, ours is $5,000. But okay, you know, God bless you. You got that through the board of finance, and that's fine. I mean, I think that's great. But I'm a little concerned about giving you more money to go see what we have. And, you know, we have $5,000, which you virtually get next week. You know, this money is probably money. And then if you wanted more, you have a line item. And, you know, we should, you know, make it a request to me, I'll put it on. I'll put it on the board of selectmen for more money. You know, but as far as where it's coming from, you know, the community fund, you know, that's been used typically, in fact, we should use for this. You know, for projects, for things that the town, like for instance, we want to put in community gardens. Now that's going to help a lot for, as you know, people can grow their own produce. You know, and you know, we have the police for it, everything else, and we made an application for that, right? Okay. And you know, I mean, and as far as location, I think we talked about this before. You know, we'll get you a place in Oxford to do that too. And maybe we should have our own rather than Oxford Seymour. But you know, the thing is, if you have money, which you do, you've got money in Jim's pocket right now, you know, and you spend it as you go along, you know, that's fine. But these people will be getting money in the summer later on. They're late, they're paying. If this is the case, we can do that another way.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's, the families getting the money at the end of the summer is not helpful. The cost increase is happening now. People need to eat now. Our children need to eat now. We are spending the money now. So
We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you to spend.
you know,
And you know, and if we wanna
capital request.
You're the one that did the RFP.
That we always try to start with RFP, and then we bring the request to the town to then fund the project as a capital request.
So the great road improvement committees told us specifically we were going to pay for it. Well, all right, well, let's ask them. How come we were told that the Board of Ed was paying for this and they're not?
I don't have any knowledge about that information conveyed that way because that was not accurate.
Okay, I'm asking the great road improvement committee.
That's you, Ron.
Yeah, I know.
The committee did not take on this project, okay, but it recognizes that it needs to be done on our project list. I don't know what to tell you. We've been meeting regularly with the Board of Education. We've established, okay, that roof has to be replaced before we can basically air condition the cafe. And I thought it was the responsibility of the Board of Education to basically make application and basically do that. Our committee, I guess we can do it if you want us to. But I didn't understand, okay, that it was our job to do that.
I don't understand, Dr. Miller, for the, you're saying that it's the town project, but then you're saying it's not.
So I'll give you the comparison of full pack and waste flow. The full pack needed to be done in order for the.
We did it.
Right. That full pack RFP was written, published, sent out by the Board of Education. We received the RFP, we received the bids, we reviewed it by the Board of Education. Board of Education approved the award. We then came to the board of selectmen to then award the bid and then to the Board of Finance for the project. This is the same process attached. We went ahead, we did the RFP, we published the RFP, we received the RFP results back in. Board of Education reviewed the results, awarded the bid, and then now we went to the Board of Selectmen to approve the project and then go to the Board of Finance for funding. It's the same exact process we followed with the Board of just 3 or 4 months ago.
How many votes did you have to approve the bid?
I don't have it in front of me right now. I don't know.
I can tell that.
Yes, okay.
So on June 24th, the Board of Education made an award contingent on completion of an additional background check. Background check came back, there were concerns, and on July 11th, I believe, we did a motion to rescind the original award based on the background check, and we did the second bid approval,
And you changed
the contract,
the contract
the second contract,
based on what?
based on the background checks and concerns regarding safety. There was a $3,000 difference between the top bid and the second
I'm sorry.
bid. $3,000 difference between.
No, I don't think that, I'm not concerned
But there
about
were some, safety concerns that we felt were
safety concerns.
safety concerns with the first one.
And what were they?
There was, concerns regarding several fires that occurred with the first contract. And we felt that it wasn't a safe, way to go. We felt that would put our schools and our buildings in jeopardy, so we felt we needed to make a change. We just be there with due diligence to make sure we have the right people doing the job.
We recognize the traditional timeline that you would follow for the board of ed. And this was a little bit different because we were up to the last board meeting of the year, so we're going to have meetings in July. The grant from the state requires that the HVAC project be completed by the end of December 2025. So it's like a timeline. We knew we needed to get the roof done before the HVAC project is completed. So we knew we needed to get this RFP to the Board of Selectmen as fast as possible. So in order to do that, we presented to the Board of Education to award the bid contingent on reference checks at the last board meeting. The RFP itself came in 24 hours before the meeting, so it was a fast timeline for us. Immediately as we were doing continuing reference checks, the references came back and we decided that we needed to, in due diligence, bring it back to the Board of Education to alter the bid. Keep in mind that the Board of Education's award of the bid is not a traditional award, it's a recommendation to the Board of Selectmen to the award of the bid. The Board of Selectmen is the body that awards the bid. The Board of Education is recommended to you, who we are recommending to do the bid award.
And I appreciate that. But, you know, your haste did nothing when you wound up having to reproduce the action of moving the language. And I recognize the Board of Selectmen have not yet approved it. And yet we're here looking for funds. You know, everything seems to be, everything seems to be out of sync. You know, we should have, even if we would have said, you know, approve it and then we do this motion. You know, I think that's just a communications problem. And you know, when you have a difficulty like that, you know, all you got to do is call my office or come on in or off them down there. You know, it's you know, if we put this on right now, when the Board of Selectmen, and you've been doing this longer than I have, when the Board of Selectmen approves a contract, we now have a binding contract. The Board of Education doesn't. Okay? This because we do have a committee. So you know, we should have at least had a little bit more input. I'm not saying we did anything wrong in terms of the contract. I probably would have done the same thing, but I would have done it way before we had the meeting, you see. And that way, you know, and that's coming from my experiences as a attorney. You know, that's not the way we do or should do things.
Can I just ask a question so we're all clear on what your concern is? What are we supposed to do? Should it have gone to the governance committee first and then come to the Board of Education or come to you?
Well, and the permanent thing, I have no problem with what you did. I saw the RFP, the RFP's fine. I have no problem even choosing who you did. You know, we have to be, you know, these contracts might be, you know, might wind up in court. Sometimes they do.
So I just want to be sure I'm clear because I'm not.
Authority.
Okay, so this project should have gone through permanence committee and then come to you.
No.
Versus not.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
going to you about it.
we would certainly listen to your input, obviously, God, it's got to be great for nothing. But this is the board that approves it. Okay?
So.
But there's nothing on the agenda for us to approve it. We just want to.
Our request to the Board of Selectmen was to award the bid and then forward to the Board of Finance for funding. We're seeking you to award the bid.
Somebody got here, I got moved to approve funding in the amount of, whatever, $302,000. And that says, approved funding,
I don't know if it's connected to your agenda. I sent a memo requesting the Board of Selectmen approve the bid and then pass it to the Board of Finance for funding. So I don't know if it's presented to you. I sent a memo to the Board
So if your motion is not correct, you could amend your motion in the previous right now to get the right vote.
We know the parliamentary procedure. I think we have this, the Board of Selectmen should be more involved with the selection process. Not saying you did anything wrong. I don't think you did wrong. But we should be asked. We should have input.
I was informed by the Board of Selectmen, I was informed by the Board of Finance, the budgetary process for this copy requested exactly what we did, which is what we did, and present to you the requested bid award, and then final funding. We're doing exactly as we were told in the springtime.
Okay, there's nothing on here about. Yeah, what we got from you, the Board of Education has approved the bid for the GOES roof RFP to Siltown Roof. That's what we got. This is Oxford Public School. Doesn't go to both sides. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad result, but we got to get this down. So I think I'd like to have a little bit more information regarding the applicants for the RFP, and how much time do you need? Herman, what do you think?
If I speak for Herman, we are on a very tight timeline. Right now, any delay we have to awarding this bid to this project puts in jeopardy having the RFP completed and work done for the HVAC grant. And by not having to pay back through 2025, we are putting in jeopardy the money that the state of Connecticut has awarded this town for this project. Yesterday, I walked into the cafeteria in the gym. I took temperature in every corner of the room. It was 82 to 83 degrees in there. That's what that is. So, coming after the fall, in the springtime, it's an environment that is not healthy for students.
Yeah, yes, sir. How you doing? Yeah.
Obviously, we are not on the same page in terms of everybody figuring out like this thing, right? The timeline wasn't great. We're up against the clock, unfortunately. The way things went down might not have been the most fluid, nor to your satisfaction, and we can definitely address that in the future. Okay? We definitely take note of that. Unfortunately, where we are right now is if we do not award the RFP, we get delayed. If we continue the delays, then we put the grant at risk. We put the grant at risk, we put the entire project at risk because then we don't put funding for it. Okay? Nobody wants to take additional funds out of the town unnecessarily, so the grant is ideal. What we're looking to do right now, regardless of what was said and what was done prior to tonight, is to award the RFP and move forward with the process.
Well, now what's your pleasure? What do you got? You understand the issue?
I want to get the cradle, roof, and HVAC system permanently off our agenda, whatever it takes.
What do you think? Okay, we already got this. We all right?
What I was going to say is either in the first motion or the second motion, you include the wording contingent upon approval of funding by the Board of Finance and town meeting.
Okay.
Let's go to town meeting right now.
Okay, so I move to modify the motion to strike, and this matter will be forwarded to the Board of Finance. This motion is contingent upon the approval of the Board of Finance and the town meeting.
Second, the amendment to the motion.
All in favor on the motion? Okay. All in favor on the motion?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, you got it. Thank you. I didn't need you to be a hard time. I'm pretty good at it. Don't see, I love these, GOM, SEI Committee, Ray Oak Elementary, Cafeteria and Gymnasium, HVAC Project, RFP request. Does anybody out there understand what I just said? Mr. Marty,
Move to remove this matter from the table.
Second.
all in favor? Aye.
Move to approve and authorize first selectman to sign the proposed air temp mechanical services contract in amount of $9,955 for the preparation of an RFP for the Great Oak Middle School cafeteria and gymnasium HVAC project as presented by the LMC chairman in his letter dated 6/5/2024.
Second.
Discussion, Jim, we don't have to go to board plan.
No, one is still in place when we did the renovations 2 years ago. They had savings of sometimes about $100,000, I believe it's down about $80,000 back in the day.
Okay. Any discussion? disadvantaged them to the sectionals. Hopefully the rain held out and the girls were able to play. Tonight's game against East Granby. I don't know where that's from. We're up in East Granby. Yeah, they might have. But we're still very proud of them, even if they got reached out. And hopefully we'll have them back. The affordable housing plan survey is open to all town residents on Monday, July 15th. The survey can be found on the town website and the First Selectman of Oxford Facebook page. Please help us share it with your Oxford friends and neighbors. The survey will be open through August 3rd, 2024. And this is for people who have any questions. We are going to have a public hearing, at least 2 public hearings on this. Right, Matt? At least 2. One.
At least 2.
Yeah, we're required to approve we're required to have one, but we're going to have 2.
And I want to have a second one, because I think that,
Hopefully for us, when this is ready, we'll be able to, to share it with the entire town. So this, very important that we do this, and we have done it. When is the fireman's car show? The 27th, yeah, that's much stuff. Not this weekend.
The carnival starts the 24th. The car show is the 22nd. The car show is Saturday. Right, and then the carnival is the following Wednesday through Saturday.
Okay. The carnival, okay. I was going to announce that, but I didn't know that. Thank you, man.
You're welcome, sir.
Anybody that knows, support our firemen, they certainly support us. And that's all I have. Audience and citizens, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Come on up and give your name.
Jim Locke, 97 Bowers Hill Road. I'm always speaking on behalf of many people. I'm in this meeting room many times, summer nights, and the air conditioning is never on. Is there a reason for that?
No, one thing that this building needs is air conditioning and heat. You've never seen our air conditioning unit. It's huge and it's very inefficient. It's always running back and forth. That's one of the things that we're working on. I apologize for that. Yeah, well, it wasn't bad, but the people, there's politicians, a lot of hot air. So, now, hopefully, we're going to get this, this is part of what I'd like to see done, making this easier to sit through. But thank you for suffering.
No, that's all right. I want to make sure it's supposed to be because it's just more off.
No. Oh, no, but I want to get rid of people. Anyone else? Come on up.
Where should I go?
Keep coming, we'll tell you when to stop. What happened in the mic?
No one should suffer from food insecurity in our community. There are a growing number of citizens here in Oxford below the poverty line, and others just above the poverty line, but not the cost of living. These households are asset limited, income constrained, employed, struggling to afford basic expenses. These are our neighbors, the veteran next door, a waitress at a local restaurant, the teacher in your child's second grade class. Good, honest, hardworking people who are struggling to make ends meet. According to the 2020 census, out of 4,510 households in Oxford, 23% are housed. That's 1/4 of our homes. According to Feeding America's MAP, the meal gap study, about 1 in 10 Connecticut residents don't have access to enough food. Most food banks cater to those who can prove that they're living below the poverty line, but what about those who are malice? I've seen a couple of pop-up food pantries emerge in Oxford and Seymour to address those needs so they can simply go and take what they want. The food bank is taking care of those folks too. The town of Seymour pays approximately $85,000 for their food insecure citizens, while Oxford pays $5,000 to support the most vulnerable members in our town. Although Seymour has a larger population, in my opinion, we are not paying our fair share. 26 families with 58 children are participating in the summer food program. From my personal experience packing bags for these families at the food bank this summer, they are definitely receiving small amounts of food to keep their children from going hungry. The application by the Seymour Oxford Food Bank is requesting an additional $5,662.40 and will be used to support hunger issues in Oxford. The Community Support Fund was part of the agreement from the power plant to fund community programs. I can think of no better way to utilize this money than on those in need. The Community Support Committee approved this request. When children are in school, they receive free lunches, but during the summer, these families are strapped and struggling. As a concerned citizen, I am requesting the Board of Selectmen approve this request. Respectfully submitted, Ed Fox. I didn't email this to you, but
I think she's got her numbers wrong. Town of Seymour does not contribute that. I can tell you. According to the first select. All right, next, anyone else? Yes. You look familiar.
So I was at a meeting on June 19th,
you're building a 64,000 square foot building. That's why we need the electricity and the pump station. Lot 3 is across the street behind lot 2. So there's several lots in this complex. So lot 3 is a lot that's further back, which does also need this electrical and pump station. So all these contracts that we need, all the lots that pretty much been sold or spoken for, and they all need these utilities. And if we don't have them by October 1st, when the building, 64,000 square foot building is done, they're going to have spent close to $2.5 million building a building, they won't be able to turn on lights or flush the toilet. So that's the reason why this is so important.
Yeah, it's just noted in the town meeting, it was for lot 3. And today, the contract that was approved was for lot 3.
To sell the lot, and for George to sign the contract to sell that lot.
So is there any development like?
Yes.
Okay.
They're going to be building a 30,000 square foot building. It's also conditioned in the contract.
That's called taxes.
Yes.
Tax money.
If you want to see me, I'll be glad to pop in and I'll print out a copy for you.
Yes, Pat?
I was just going to add something to what you were saying. About the availability of site plan for that.
You want to say anything for one time?
You bought one later. Anyone else?
Site plan for that whole.
Okay, the motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Nope, we have one more.
We have one more. She didn't make it.
Go ahead.
Oh, thanks.
Be nice.
I don't know if I know how. I'll try. Tanya Bird at 619 Chestnut Tree Hill Road. My question is about the LOSA funding that you guys approved tonight for the town hall sidewalks. So I attended all of the board of finance meetings where they talked about what that money would be used for, and there was nothing on there about sidewalks. So I'm wondering what's being removed from the LOSA funding. That was last year. That was approved last year. So these sidewalks are being paid for from last year. Last year. That's the sidewalk. Oh, thank you for the clarification.
Thank you. Meeting's adjourned.